Hi guys, it's Mosha and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel and join the tribe. And in today's video we are going to be talking about Jamaican black castor oil. I am doing this series called The Truth About. I'm going to be reviewing different products and talking about them because I've tried them and because I like them, and discussing the ingredients and the pros and the cons of the products. We're going to dive deep, we're going to dissect it. Alright, so without talking too much, let's get into the video. Before we get into this video, I'd like to shout out, if you guys didn't know, if you guys didn't know, now you know that. A moment please. Anyway, if you guys didn't know, I have my very own hair growth oil and it is called Moto hair growth oil, and you can get yourself one right now. Pause this video, go to my link in the description box, or click the link here and go and get yourself one, and then come back, then we can talk about it. But anyway, so I do have my very own hair growth oil, and this oil has a lot of different oils. I chose some of my favorite oils, one of them being castor oil that we're about to talk about is in this bottle. Okay, this is called Moto hair growth oil, and this is my baby. This is one of my creations that I love very much. Moto means fire in my native language. Moto sounds better, you know, fire because this is fire in a bottle. Anyway, I just wanted to shout this out and let you guys know that if you didn't know, I have a hair growth oil. So yeah, that's the hair oil and I love it, just look at the packaging. It's moving on. Let's get on with this video of today that is in high demand, and that is the truth about Jamaican black castor oil. Where did this product come from originally, and what is the story? Castor oil has been used medicinally for over 4,000 years. The castor bean is native to Eastern Africa, made its way to Jamaica via the slave trade. Today the castor oil is manufactured the old-fashioned way in Jamaica. Castor oil is dark brown in color, accompanied with the traditional burnt smell that we always talk about, like it smells ashy, it smells like it's burnt cigarette. Nowadays companies like Shea Moisture, Eco Styler Gel have an entire product line devoted to Jamaican black castor oil. So there's a reason why natural haired women sing JBCO like they're in church, like we are praising, okay, because we just love castor oil. Jamaican black castor oil has a ton of benefits. It treats dandruff, it moisturizes the scalp, the hair, it promotes hair growth, it treats acne, and even relieves muscle pain. Did you know that? These properties set it apart from other nourishing oils like coconut oil and argan oil. This oil may be a new thing to most of us, but let me tell you that Jamaican black castor oil has been used traditionally for many years. It is not a new thing. So unlike plain castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil does involve roasting the bean for it to get that charcoal-ish, that dark color. You know, when you get that extra dark Jamaican black castor oil, that's the reason, because the beans get roasted and then they make it into the oil. People always ask, like, what's the difference between the dark and the extra dark? The extra dark basically means that it's more potent, that it's not as diluted as the other one. So the normal Jamaican black castor oil will be roasted, but it won't be as dark, and then there's the extra dark, which means they haven't diluted it as much, so it's more potent. And that's one of the first ingredients in my oil is castor oil. But today we're talking about Jamaican black castor oil. Also, the roasting of the oil gives it that burnt smell effect, because I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, it smells like ash, it smells like cigarettes, it just smells like burnt. Not to worry, that's absolutely normal, because people might might think, oh, just because it smells ashy therefore it's not the real stuff. It's actually normal for Jamaican black castor oil to smell ashy, to just smell funny. And that's why we have essential oils that you can mix it with. You can mix it with rosemary oil, you can mix it with just other nice smelling essential oils, just to cut out that ashy smell from the oil. So like when you add something like rosemary or lavender, you won't even notice. Or if you wanted, you can buy the one. They do have Jamaican black castor oil that has, you know, there's the lavender version, the ylang ylang, the lemon, but I would just advise you get the original stuff because I feel like that's just better. If you start buying all these other ones, I feel like they're adding other stuff and like the ingredients is not 100% castor oil. There's other bunch of stuff that you don't want in your hair. So yeah, I just say get that and then get your own essential oils and then add them to it. What can JBCO do for wavy, kinky, curly hair? So when I say JBCO, I'm referring to Jamaican black castor oil. So we're going to shorten it to JBCO, and I'm pretty sure most of you know that, but I'm not going to be ignorant and assume that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Okay, what can it do for your hair type? The good news is that Jamaican black castor oil works for all hair types, so you don't have to worry whether your hair is type 1 straight A, type 2 3A, 2 3B, 4B, 4C, 4Z. It is for everybody. If you've ever wanted to use Jamaican black castor oil and wondered whether it's for you, I mean, this is a sign. I'm telling you now that you can use it. The only thing I'll say is that people who've got straight hair, people with a different ethnicity to me, people who've got much straighter hair, they tend to complain about the greasiness of their hair. So what I would say is use it as a treatment rather than a moisturizer, because if you use it as a moisturizer, your hair might feel weighed down. It might be too heavy because castor oil is on the heavy side. Like when I say heavy, you need to mix it with something lighter, something like olive oil, something like grapeseed oil, to just loosen it up. Okay, I would say mix it with another one of your favorite oil and then apply it to your hair. It is a good moisturizer, but for people who've got hair that is straight and easily get weighed down, then I would say use it as a treatment. Put it on your hair overnight, cover your hair in there, and then put a plastic bag on. You can either do this like leave it on for an hour, 2 hours, or leave it overnight, wash it the next day and style as usual. Therefore you're not feeling left out. You can still use it for your beard. For the bros out there, I know I have guys who watch my channel, so for the brothers, you can use castor oil for your beard, Jamaican black castor oil. What can it, let's get back to the question, what can Jamaican black castor oil do for you? So Jamaican black castor oil nourishes the hair, it moisturizes, thickens the hair, it strengthens and rapidly increases hair growth. It can increase blood flow to the scalp, supplying nutrients that are well needed for hair growth. So Jamaican black castor oil prevents hair breakage, it prevents dandruff, it prevents eczema and dry itchy scalp. The Jamaican black castor oil has now been crossed over to the other ethnicity and is now being used widely for the same purpose, which is hair growth, of course, because that's what we want. We want those inches, we want hair to grow. As well as newfound uses, you can use Jamaican black castor oil to grow your eyelashes, to grow your eyebrows. It's never ending. Anything to do with hair growth, you can use it. You know, when it comes to using it as an eyelash growth, what I'd say, I do this myself. I put some of the castor oil into my mascara and then just mix it up. Don't put too much, just put a little drop inside your mascara bottle, and whenever you do your makeup, that way you're applying castor oil as well. Or you can just use it plain on its own. There are some of those mascara applicator on Amazon, you can find empty ones and then just fill it up and then use it at night or whenever you do your routine to do with hair stuff or your personal care. That's what I do personally. And also apply to the brows if you're lacking brows growing, because mine, I don't need no castor oil to grow my eyebrows, trust me, they just grow. Is there a specific hair type that will benefit the most from castor oil? That's the question. Absolutely not, because castor oil is meant for all hair types. Everyone can benefit from using Jamaican black castor oil. So what is the difference with JBCO versus other castor oil? Over the last 10 years, years. It is an established precedent that Jamaican black castor oil is more effective because of the roasting and the ash. It makes it a bit more potent. This is not a myth, it is evidence-based that Jamaican black castor oil is better than just normal castor oil because of the process of how they make the oil. Other than hair growth, are there any issues that JBCO will solve? JBC will solve the following issues. Are you ready? Dry brittle hair, hair breakage, dandruff, dry itchy scalp, eczema, thinning of the hair, alopecia, bald spots, and will rapidly increase hair growth, including eyelashes and eyebrows and beards for the guys watching. So what's in it? What exactly is in the castor oil? That's what we want to know. Do you want to know? Because I want to know too. So what is in the product? Is it organic? Is it sulfate free? Is there anything that we need to know, or you need to know? So the scientific name for castor oil is Ricinus communis. It is organic and sulfate free. There is nothing in it that will harm your hair. Although JBCO can be used as a laxative, it is not recommended that you do that. Okay, so how to use Jamaican black castor oil. I have made a video about this on how to use it, but here we go. Let's talk about it again. You can apply Jamaican black castor oil to your scalp. You can use it as a moisturizer on your hair, the ends of your hair, to protect your hair from heat damage as well. Focusing on the scalp to promote hair growth, because that's what most of us use Jamaican black castor oil for. Using it daily, or you can use it 3 times a week. It's up to you, right before you go to bed. But I always say try and do your hair in the morning, because you give the oils a chance to distribute and just like get sucked up into your hair. Whereas if you use it just before bed, I feel like most of the oils are going to end up on your pillowcase or in your bonnet. Personally, if I'm doing skincare or hair care, I do my skincare at night, but I usually do it 3 to 4 hours before I go to bed most of the time if I'm not being lazy. So I would advise, if you're going to use castor oil as part of your nighttime routine, then you should definitely use it 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed, because you don't want the oils to end up on your pillows, and that's a pain and nobody wants that. So how do you use it? Exactly, get a bottle, something like this, a dropper, and then you can drop it on your scalp. This is why I have this oil, because it's just so easy to apply, distribute. You can get one of those bottles with the nozzle and then just apply it directly to your scalp, or just apply it to your fingertips and then massage your scalp. And if you're using it as a moisturizer, you just put it on the palms of your fingers, rub it, and then just use the prayer hand method to apply. If you're wondering how often you should use it, I always recommend try and use it daily. If you're using it daily, don't use too much, just use just a little bit. Or if you want to use it every other time, like use it 3 times a week, and then you're good to go. There are other uses for Jamaican black castor oil. So you can use it as a hair treatment. Actually, add castor oil to your hair. First, spray your hair with a little bit of warm water, add castor oil to your hair, and also try to warm up the castor oil a little bit if you want to reap the most benefit out of the castor oil. I have a video dedicated to that. I will link it up in the iCard. Just apply it to your hair and then cover it with a plastic cap, then leave it on for like an hour or 2, 30 minutes if you like. But I like to leave my treatments on for like an hour, 2 hours maximum, because I feel like I'm just letting my hair just soak up everything, and I'm not depriving my hair of the oil. I don't want to put it on and then it's just sitting there, especially if you've got low porosity hair, because you know, if you have low porosity hair, then your hair takes a long time for any products to sort of penetrate and enter and then start doing the work. People with low porosity hair, our cuticles are always laying flat. That's why I mentioned using a bit of warm water to open the cuticles up. That way your products can go in easily. Whereas people with high porosity hair, their cuticles are mainly open, so their product go in quickly, but then it leaves as quickly as it was going in. So like they notice that their hair tends to suck up the products quite quickly and quite a lot. But yeah, there's so many benefits, and obviously using it to grow your eyelashes, using it to grow your eyebrows, and let me not forget for my gents, using it to grow your beard too. I'll just talk about how to apply to your beard. I don't have a beard, but I feel like the same concept applies. Freshly washed beard, slightly damp, not too dry, apply the castor oil, massage it to the beard, you know. Yeah, like literally go in. It's gonna help with so many things. Like if you get cuts, if you get bumps when you have your beard shaved, using castor oil is gonna help relieve all those things. If you don't have a beard care, this is your time to start with the castor oil, okay? For my gents out there. And that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned something from this video today. Like I said, if this is your first time on this channel, be sure to subscribe and join the tribe. One last time, I would like to shout out my hair growth oil. If you want to know more, make sure to check the description box. I have a link down below that's linked directly to this hair growth oil that has over 12 plus different types of oils that I chose that stimulate hair growth. There's just so many amazing benefits that comes with using this oil. Anyway, so yeah, don't forget to check out the oil if you're interested in purchasing one of these. This is my oil. Like I said, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, live your best natural period. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.